What's happening, everybody? We're back with another episode of Too Much Fantasy Football. It's Brian, it's Brennan, and Week 5 has come. We're ready for it's matchups. We've got all of them. No Thursday night, little London, little 1 o'clock, little 4:30. I guess it's not 1 o'clock for you, but you know what we're doing, folks.
Rams won, but San Francisco covered is what I'm going to say.
How embarrassing, folks. He thinks they're going to cover. Well, clearly, we all know that. Well, we know what really happens. Brendan doesn't, but we here, folks. You, the listener, and me, we all know.
I mean, the 49ers did win one game on was it Monday night or Thursday night, where it was against the Rams, and it was led by, who's that terrible quarterback they
Josh
had
Dobbs?
for a little bit? Nope.
Mullins.
Mullins, yes. Nick Mullins won a game 23-20 against the Rams.
Man, I don't want to speculate on it too much because we could sound, just like dumb jumping out of here. But like 49ers, I think they'll keep it close. Divisional game.
That's what I'm saying. It's a divisional game. That's why I put the money on the 49ers.
Thursday night. We never get fun Thursday night games.
Yeah.
Watch, this one went into triple overtime. They invented extra overtimes for this. 400 points across the board.
Yeah, because that means then like Kendrick Bourne went off, and like who else is the San Francisco? Like Marquez Valdez-Scantling had a 40-yard touchdown.
Oh yeah, Demarcus Robinson broke the NFL record.
Moore is fantasy relevant. Yeah, we'll never say that sentence.
Yeah, Jordan Whittington had 420 yards. Just absolutely dominant day.
Yeah.
No, folks. Here we are. We're getting into it. We've got 4 teams on bye, so we got 13 games we're going to be covering here. 3 minutes on the clock, going through each game, starting in London. Brennan, you ready to roll? Oh, he's fueled up. He's ready to roll.
I'm ready.
Let's get it. It's 2-2 Vikings taking on the 1-3 Browns in London. Yes, all the way across the pond. 35.5 point over under. Vikings are favored by 4.5. And they stayed overseas. Played in Dublin last week, so not as much of a travel for them. But the quarterbacks here, man, what are we looking at? Dylan Gabriel getting the start. Carson Wentz still starting.
The spread I just checked yesterday was at 36.5, and it's moved down to 35. It's not good, Bob. Not good here.
It might not be done yet. We've still got a couple days.
I don't want to start either in any super flex format. I like Dylan Gabriel, you pick up in a super flex format if you really need to. You never know. Maybe he knows Stefanski's system better, but moving on to those guys, it's not even worth talking about, I feel like.
Funny, so quick little trivia here. Every Oklahoma quarterback from 2015 till 2023 is starting this week. Did you see that?
I saw that. Yeah, I did see that.
Crazy
impressive
between
list.
Yeah. Hey, Oklahoma, they put out some quarterbacks, man. Maybe they only play for a year.
Quarterback you.
Running backs here, we were afraid to play Montgomery last week for good reason, because this run defense is legit for Cleveland. Jordan Mason falls in that category. It's bye weeks, it's injuries, but 10-team leagues, you can pivot away from Jordan Mason, and I will.
Yeah, you can, but I saw his rushing lens at 66.5, so they still have him pretty high up there. I think they'll try to move in Scott the scat back. I think they'll try to utilize him in the passing game a little bit more since he's starting to get a little more run. I still like him as a starter. I know this offensive line is still banged up. I like you said, if it's a 10-team, a pivot, 12-team, you really have. If you have depth in 12 teams, kudos to you. I'm jealous.
Yeah, the Browns are allowing 12.8 points total to the running back position. And, like you said, the banged up offensive line for the Vikings. I'm really trying to avoid Mason if I can.
Yeah.
On the other side, Quinshon Judkins, great passing defense for the Vikings. Absolutely great passing defense. Rushing, it's a little different story. So, yeah, Quinshon Judkins, love him this week.
Yeah.
Top 14-ish.
Yeah, top 15 is where I see his floor every week.
For the wide receivers, Justin Jefferson is easy play. Carson Wentz has been doing well. Jordan Addison, because of the 35.5 point over under, I wouldn't mind pivoting. This seems more like a kind of like Jordan Mason. 10-team, I'm going to pivot. 12-team, you're probably going to put him out there. We got 8 targets, 4 catches, 114 yards last week. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Judy, are you
I'd play Addison over Judy 100%. Isaiah Bond might even get the pants moving a little bit more than Judy.
Last one, Harold Fannin. Have you dropped him or are you starting him?
So I have dropped him because he is a streamable candidate, but I don't mind streaming him this week just because it's
Okay.
still in Gabriel. We're trying to see they need to get creative a little bit in there. Brian, you got to turn down the speaker on the buzzer a little bit. But yeah, I will play Fannin. Hawkinson, I don't mind either. If you can beat Cleveland somewhere, it's between the 10 and the 19-yard line. So I don't mind that.
Yeah, it involves Carson Wentz being accurate. So
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Who wins this one?
Cleveland, Cleveland by the
Yeah,
spread,
let's
Cleveland
go.
upset. I like Cleveland's defense, and I think it's going to be a struggle.
If anything, I like the 4.5 to cover. You know, like
If Cleveland wins, JJ McCarthy's ankle is going to get a lot better next week.
yeah, yeah. It'll be ready once they get back to the States.
Yeah.
Next up, going to Baltimore. I don't know if we're excited about that. We've got a 1-3 Texans against a 1-3 Ravens. Nobody would have called that at the beginning, like this summer. 40.5 point over under. Texans are favored by 2.5 in Baltimore. Cooper Rush is starting for the Ravens. No Lamar Jackson. So like CJ Stroud, if you want to mess with him a little bit, I don't hate it, but like Cooper Rush, I'm out.
I'm out on the quarterbacks. Like you're on a buys and super flex. Like I don't mind, I guess Stroud, but it's not a fun start for
They're
either
allowing
or.
24 points a game to the quarterback. The Ravens are like they're hemorrhaging points. So, like you said, if certain
They're
situations, I
bleeding
don't
points
mind
through the
it.
run though too. Like that's where
Yeah, they're
really
32nd
bleeding
against the
points.
running back.
Yeah. So onto the other segue of running backs. That's
Yes,
where it
let's
gets
talk about
fun.
that. Yeah, there we go. Derrick Henry, is it fun? Do we get over 50 yards? Because he's only done that once this year.
Okay. Yes, he gets over. Well, hold on. Actually, I think about that. They might stack the box and force Cooper. Cooper's not a bad quarterback though.
He's not a great one though. He's not a good
He's
one.
not a great one, but I also think he can throw the ball better. Like, okay, how about this? Cooper Rush or Carson Wentz?
That's not the game we're playing because we said we don't like either one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Henry gets over 50 yards. I do think they stack the box because it's only going to make sense for them to. But Henry, I don't think it's going to be his easiest day ever, but if he breaks off a 50-yard run, I'm not going to be surprised.
Okay.
On the other side,
You got a friend in me.
yeah, you talk about stiff pants. Let's get a Woody talking about in this one. It's Woody Marks. He jumped up drastically as far as the usage has gone last week. I mean, the waiver wire darling if you weren't smart enough to pick him up ahead of time, folks. But Ravens are a terrible rush defense, so Woody Marks, I'm all about it.
Yeah, and Nick Chubb is irrelevant now. It seems like they're definitely like the new toy.
Nick Chubb or Jordan Mason.
Oh, Jordan Mason, don't do that. That's silly.
Yeah, I know. Nick Chubb or I don't know. I'll talk about him. I'll bring him up later. Yeah.
All right.
Nico Collins. Yeah.
Yes.
Jaden Higgins got the touchdown last week. Christian Kirk's getting a little bit more involvement. I don't really think I want to be a part of this.
I don't want to. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad for the offensive, like just the play calling in general for the Houston Texans. So I'm kind of out on that. I am liking Zay Flowers this week, though.
Yeah.
I think he's a quality start this week.
I agree. I think you should. You know, he's kind of been a little skittish over the last couple of weeks, but yeah, I'm playing him pretty confidently.
Yeah.
There's going to be some points across some of these pass catchers as far as Baltimore goes, but yeah, I think it's Zay Flowers. I'm kind of out. Like even Mark Andrews, I don't know if I want to play. I don't like him this week.
I think he's fringe top 12 for me this week. I think he's like right there on that cusp.
10 to 14, he's going to be in that
Yeah.
tier. Yeah. Who wins the game?
I think the Ravens win this game.
I have to. I got to pick the Ravens.
If it was in Houston, I would say Houston, but it's in Baltimore. I'm going to say Baltimore.
Yeah. Come on, they got to win one or another one. So bad. So bad. Speaking of bad, here we go. Miami Dolphins 1-3 taking on the 1-3 Panthers in Carolina. 45.5 point over under. Dolphins are favored by 1.5 in this game. And folks, if you missed it, we talked about it in the recap, but yeah, horrific injury to Tyreek Hill. Drastically changed my output, my rest of season rankings for this team. Quarterbacks here, I mean, they're just as ugly as they have been. Like Carson Wentz or Tua. Not that bad. But close.
Tua.
Yeah.
Tua.
For
And
sure.
I don't think it's close to me, honestly. I was going to say that's a little disrespectful to Tua.
Yeah, who cares? He won't remember it. Bryce Young, same thing. You know, no thanks. Superflex, that's what we're talking about with these guys.
Yeah.
Running backs here. Devon Achane, man, he is going to feast on some targets. Absolutely love him as like a top 3, top 5 start most weeks.
Yeah, I like him this week a lot. Obviously, Carolina kind of bleeds into the running back a little bit here. Now, on the other side is where it gets really
Well, I
dicey.
guess quick question then. Ollie Gordon, if you're in a bad enough spot, does Ollie Gordon tickle your balls at all with this being a
I
bad rush
would. Okay, how about
defense?
this? Ollie Gordon or Amari DeMarcado?
I think I'd go DeMercado. Yeah, I'd go DeMercado. Ollie
Okay,
Gordon's
so
not
that's
that.
where
Yeah, he's
that's
not
where I
getting
have
much
him at.
work.
Yeah.
On the other side, yeah, break it down for us because Chuba Hubbard looks like he might not be playing this week.
Yeah, they're
Didn't
it's
practice
his
again Thursday.
calf. Yeah, it's gonna come out to the report on Friday, and what they say is gonna be questionable. Like if you can pick up Rico Dowdle, he slides in. He's like a B version of Chuba Hubbard. That's where I'd put him at.
Chuba Hubbard's like a
Now,
B version of a starting running back.
I have no choice but to start Chuba Hubbard, even if he's like questionable in tag. I still have no choice, like unless he's deemed out. Like that's how bad it is in some leagues. Like I if Chuba plays, I'm playing him. Like that's
Yeah,
where I'm at.
yeah. If he plays, I'm playing him. Rico Dowdle, I would play him in 12-team leagues pretty easily if Chuba's out.
Yep.
10-team leagues, you might have a better pivot, but I still think you can play him in a 10-team league.
Yeah.
Wide receivers, give me that Waddle. I love Waddle. Rest of the season, he's in my top 20.
Yep.
Look, we're not trying to victory rap Tyreek Hill going down, but anything that gives Waddle more action, I am in favor of.
I agree.
Ted McMillan, he gets plenty of action. He just can't do a lot with it.
Again, like the safe floor of like wide receiver 15, just like you're getting that output every time. I know it was bad last week, but like I expect this game to actually be kind of close. So I expect them to kind of, trying to lean towards Tet. Miami has terrible DBs. You can definitely pass on them.
Terrible.
So
Pretty
I'm
sure
okay
Darren
with
Waller
starting.
lined up at DB last week too. Like it's just awful. And
Yeah.
Bryce Young played 81% of snaps. To me, that sounds like he got benched. To me, that sounds like we got to bounce back. That's what we did last year after the bye or after the benching. So
Mhm.
bounce back. Let's go Tet. Tommy
Okay.
Trimble, if you're really in a pickle 12-team streamer, I was excited for
Wow.
Jatavian Sanders, so he kind of fills in that. But Darren Waller, top 10 rest of the season tight end for me right now.
Wow, that's a wave you're riding really high on, brother.
Okay, most of it is on the back of Tyreek Hill being gone. Like
okay.
I don't
Well,
really
just
have a
fair.
whole
I understand like where you're coming from. I'm just saying like he had what 4 catches and 2 of them were touchdowns. Like that's
in a game we expected him to have very minimal usage. He didn't have a huge route percentage and stuff like that. So I will be making a big adjustment, I imagine, after this week. But just based
yeah.
off Jonnu Smith last year, Tyreek Hill, it's kind of Waddle and that's it. Like Malik Washington's there. But yeah, I think
Mhm.
Waller has a great chance to be highly, highly involved.
Yeah.
Who wins it? I think I'm taking Miami.
I want
No,
to say Miami, but
no,
there's a
maybe I'm
part of me
taking
wants to say
Carolina.
Carolina. I'm going to say Miami.
Shit. Yeah. Pass. Yeah, give me Miami, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever. That one seems more fun. You want to talk about fun, folks? Yeah, this is the game that gives us some fun. Let's cue it. 1-3 Vegas takes on the 3-1 Colts in Indianapolis. It's a 47.5 point over under. Indy's favored by 7 at the helm of Daniel Jones, bringing us to his last crusade. Maybe I don't know. We'll work on it a bit. But yeah,
I
Daniel
respect
Jones,
the try.
easy start for me.
Yeah. I like it start a lot. I honestly like I don't mind starting Geno Smith just
Oh
because our
God.
DBs are so bad. No, don't
No,
like
I'm with you. I was
yeah.
into him last week though too, and the 3 picks hurt. But top or bottom 6 as far as like you can throw on the Colts. You 100% can throw on the Colts. So I don't hate it. Carson Wentz or Geno.
Geno.
We got to draw the baseline.
Yeah.
Tua or Geno.
Tua.
I think I'd go Geno.
Okay.
I think I might go Geno. I don't know. It's very similar tier though.
Yeah.
Running backs. I mean,
Start him.
who do you like more? I guess
Jonathan Taylor.
for sure.
Yeah, I like Jonathan Taylor's just a better back. I think, and how much? What was the snap percentage for Ashton Genty last week? That it definitely increased, right? I hope it did.
Yes, I mean, granted, 86% in week 1, week 2, 56, week 3, 61, and then week 4 back up to 85%. So,
Okay, that's where it should stay at. Yeah,
yeah, only 2 targets scored on both of them, bringing them in 17 yards, barely hit that over. That's gross. Ashton Genty, too, now the third Raiders rookie running back to score a rushing and receiving touchdown in a game. The only other guys to do that. I don't know who this guy is. Marcus Allen, Bo Jackson. I'm not sure, but yeah,
Might have
only other
both.
guys to do it. It's
Might
kind of
have
cool.
both jackets.
Yeah, it's kind of tacky gold, but
Mhm.
whatever. Here, it's pretty cool to have. Wide receivers, yikes. Pittman popped up on the injury report this week. Thursday, in fact, with a hamstring injury. So just recently before we hopped on here, that popped up. If he's out, I like Downs. I do like Downs.
I like Alec Pierce too as well.
Alec Pierce might be either way.
Yeah, because AD Mitchell is in the doghouse for quite some time.
Yeah, they kicked that door closed too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not falling out of the back of that place either. No.
Nope.
Yeah, so I think this is if Pittman plays, it's Myers and Pittman for me. If Pittman doesn't play, I'm willing to go Myers Downs, Alec Pierce in a 12 or 14 team league.
Yeah, I agree.
Trey Tucker, you willing to go back to the well for it?
No, I'd rather start Jacoby Myers.
I'd agree there.
Trey
Yeah.
Tucker's metrics are just basically touchdown or bust, and that's how he gets his fantasy points. And I don't like gambling guys that are just touchdown or nothing.
In this game though, it's hard for me to say that I like Gino without saying that I hate Trey
Sure, I can see
Tucker
where you're
to do
coming
that.
from.
So like I don't in a deep enough league if you're in a pickle and you have to go to Trey Tucker, I don't hate it, but I definitely
Mhm.
would prefer Myers. And these are two of the youngest, best tight ends we have in the league right now. These are the guys you want to play.
Yep,
Yeah, could you imagine? We almost had Brock Bowers last year. I
could
think I'm
have.
okay with how it worked out though.
I am too. I like Tyler Warren.
Yeah,
So
definitely enjoying that. I mean, do we have to ask who wins it? Come on, come on.
Vegas covers though.
Go Colts. Next up, it's the 1-3 Giants against the 0-4 Saints. Kellen Moore still without a win this year. Jackson Dart, though, started off pretty hot last week. Didn't exactly get it done through the air, but when your number one wide receiver goes down, Malik Neighbors to an ACL, it's understandable. We saw some wheels from him. I have him just outside of my top 12 this week, so I'm not forcing him into my QB1 lineups, but I could do it. I'd do it if I have to.
I kind of like so I have Caleb Williams in a lot of my leagues, so I went and picked up Jackson Dart. So that's who I'm riding with this week. So I think he's just going to move out of the pocket more. He's not afraid to lower his shoulder. He's one of those guys. That just, yeah, he can. Him and Cam Scadaboo have to be related. In some
They
sort.
run the same way.
They run the same way, just with your head down and just hope it all works out.
Yeah, full on juggernaut.
Yeah,
Just, oh, we need to get him a bigger helmet. For
yeah.
running backs, though, Scatabo, until further
Fire him up.
notice, he is, yeah, top 20 guy for me.
Yeah, he locked and loaded.
Dude, what are we doing on the other side? Alvin Kamara, he's locked on this team for a while financially. So, like, the thought of, like, is Kendre Miller going to cut into this? I don't think they're getting rid of Kamara. Would I love to see him traded? Absolutely. There's tons of teams. Like,
I think his dead cap though is just basically
it
impossible.
is.
From my
Exactly. Like, the
understanding.
Cardinals, I think, would love to trade for him. But I just don't think it's doable. So, what is Kendre
Yeah.
Miller doing? Is he just here to ruin our Alvin Kamara shares?
Yeah, I think it's just more so. I think Kellen Moore is just working these guys in finally. Some guys just take a while. Kellen Moore, it's his third year in the league and might just been like, this is now he finally, he didn't have what's his name? Dennis Allen telling him he sucks.
Yeah, Kendrick Miller must have like slapped Dennis Allen's mom's ass at some point or something like that because he just did not like him. It's been bad. I was pretty excited when he came into the league at a TCU a few years ago. So I don't know. I've got so much dynasty shares because I figured Kamara would be gone by now.
Yeah, seriously, but they just gave him a 2-year extension after the fact of that. So no, I'm still starting Camaro, not with like confidence, but I'm still starting him as like RB2 flex, like because he's RB26, so he's like right there on the cusp of it. So
Yeah. Wide receivers Olave, tried and
love
true.
it.
He won't get you 20 points, but he'll get you 10.
He'll get you 10. He
He'll
will.
get you-
He will be a wide receiver too, and that's all I need.
On the other side, it's kind of like Wandale ceiling, Slayton floor for me. 10-team leagues, I don't necessarily think you have to shake this tree, but 12-team leagues, I think you need to at least own these pieces if you have room.
It's weird because Darius Slayton actually was pretty good when
Yeah.
Malik Neighbors came out. So like I'm kind of in on Darius Slayton right now.
Same. I'm usually pretty against Wandale Robinson, so I'm trying to check the bias there and make sure I give him his due, but I think Slayton excites me a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm starting Slayton before I start Wandale.
I think it's kind of depending on where you are as far as like, are you a dog or not? But yeah, I don't know. Tight ends,
Yeah.
Theo Johnson needs to be looked at. Radar, we're not picking him up yet, but
Radar, not, and then Juwan, you start. I mean, he's
we
just
need
too
another.
reliable.
Yeah, we need to see a week, another week of Jackson Dart. Like, what are his tendencies going to grow into without Malik Neighbors? And I think it could be any of these guys: Scatabo, Robinson, Jalen Hyatt, even Slayton, Theo. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who wins it?
I'm gonna say Spencer Rattler gets his first win. They're very close. Like they have not like besides the Seahawks game where it was just bad. Like they were knocking on the Bills' doorstep. Like I think, and they're at home. I think Rattler gets his first win.
Unfortunate to their future, they are playing way better than their team actually is, which isn't a
Exactly.
bad thing. But they need a lot of talent and influx of young players on that team, and you're not going to be able to do it through the draft when you're picking at 15.
Yeah, I agree.
Spoken as a Colts fan, we get that.
Yep. Winning 7 to 9 games is just purgatory.
It's the worst. It's the
It
worst.
is
Speaking of
literally
teams
the
that are
worst.
mediocre, let's go to the 1-2-1 Dallas Cowboys and the 0-4 Jets. Cowboys, just lose. If you're not going to figure out how to win, just lose. Like a tie is so.
To be fair, Jordan Love should have lost that game. Like I do not care what anybody says. Like Jordan, I don't know what that time management was. That was awful. So
Yeah, that's where like the Packers show like it's so hard to pick them as a Super Bowl winner because like maybe we made jokes that is it Aaron Rodgers that can't get them over the hump? Maybe it's just the Packers, you know.
yeah,
I know they've won Super Bowls, but like for the most part,
be LaFleur.
it very well could be. I was very iffy on him for the longest time, and I've kind of come around to him because you kind of can't with the success he's
Mhm.
had, but overall success isn't quite there. These two quarterbacks, though, great starts.
Start him.
Absolutely
Yep.
great starts.
Start them both.
Do you have I probably Fields over Dak if you had the two of them?
No, I'm going Dak over Fields.
Yeah, that's right. Dak time. Running backs here. I'll let you take the Jets running back situation. It's a little hard for you on the Cowboys side.
It's Brees Hall. You're starting Brees Hall. You did pick up Isaiah Davis, right?
Isaiah Davis, yeah.
Yeah, you did pick him up though because they do like to feature both backs. And when Brees Allen or Braylon Allen went down, Isaiah Davis did get some run, and it wasn't like a little bit. No, he actually was on the field a little bit, like quite a bit.
It was interesting, like even last year. So Braylon Allen, I believe, is fourth round pick. Isaiah Davis was sixth round. So both of them day three. But kind of surprising, not only that they got Braylon Allen, but they got Isaiah Davis. And I liked what I saw out of Davis last year. Wasn't great,
Yeah,
wasn't a lot of work, but for a sixth round guy, he showed some stuff.
yeah. So
So needs to be on
some people are
radars.
starting him this week. Actually, to be honest with you, I've seen him in my leagues. Like
I don't like that. I
I don't
get
like
if
it
it's
either.
in a
But they have
deep
no
enough.
choice. Like with like Warren being out, like
I do Sean Tucker over Isaiah Davis. I don't know if like that's the conversation that you're having.
I think I go Isaiah Davis.
Mm.
He's got the receiving background a little bit. Yeah, I don't know.
Brody. On the other side, Javante Williams. He's just he's a stud
So
of
stupid.
studs.
So stupid. So stupid. Have your fun. Have your
God, I
fun.
wish we would have put money on that bet yet.
I would have bet. I would have bet serious cash too. I
I
would
could
have.
have taken.
You would have taken me to the bank.
Yeah, your kid would be in community college real quick. Like there's
Yeah,
no
no
college
kidding.
fun left. Yeah,
PBJ for a
Jaden
week.
Blue. He needs to be on the radar. We might finally get him active.
Yes.
Javante Williams should hold on to this job for the most part, but I wouldn't be surprised if Jaden Blue cuts into it by the time we hit the halfway or 2/3 point.
We get to finally see if he's talented or not.
Yeah, well, day three pick. You know, we know how talented he is. George
Yeah.
Pickens, Garrett Wilson. You're
Yep.
starting both these guys.
And
Who do
that's
you
it.
like more?
George Pickens.
I think
just
he has the
because of
highest
Dallas.
ceiling of the two.
Yeah, it just sucks because Garrett Wilson's more talented, but
100%.
yeah,
George Pickens, it's kind of hard to buy him now, just like with what he's doing and CD being gone, and that's why people wouldn't sell him. But like once CD comes back, I'll be buying George Pickens. People trying to think they're selling on the high. I love that.
yeah, he can support two guys.
Yeah, Ferguson, I think he's a rest of season starter for me.
Leaving your lineup set and forget.
And Mason Taylor, another one of these radar guys. You're not necessarily starting this
Yeah.
week, but there a number two target has to emerge. It's probably going to be Brees Hall, but if anybody's going to do it, I would put my money on Mason Taylor over.
Someone not named Brees Hall, yeah, it's probably Mason Taylor.
Yeah. Who wins it?
Dallas. The Jets are bad.
Yeah, let's go Dallas. I want to pick. I want to pick the Jets because I feel bad for them, but yeah, let's go Dallas. Next up, going to Philly. God, they've only won one Super Bowl in the last few years, but like it feels like they've been winning too much. Really want to hate on them. 2-2 Broncos going up against the 4-0 Philadelphia Eagles. This is a 43.5 point over under. Philly's favored by 3.5. Bo Nix looked a lot better last week.
It's
Still,
against the Bengals defense. Like,
yep, that's
dude,
why.
they bleed points.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, both these guys. I
Hey,
mean,
fun question for you.
no.
Who has scored more points? Isaiah Rodgers or the Broncos offense since Jake Browning's taken over?
Oh, easily that Isaiah Davis. Yeah, Isaiah Rogers.
Exactly.
Yeah, Bo Nix. He's outside of my top 12. I'm willing to play him. I think that they could get something working here, but Jalen Hurts. It's not pretty. It's not pretty.
Well, actually, it's better to be him than it is to be AJ Brown and Devonta Smith. That's where my line's at. Like, he's the one he's the one touching the football at all times. They're not.
Yeah. Running backs here. Saquon Barkley, you really love. He is what he is. J.K. Dobbins. He has scored either a touchdown or gotten to 100 yards in every single game this season. First Broncos running back to do so in 37 games. First one in the Sean Payton era since he left the Saints.
Yes.
RJ Harvey, though, I mean,
That's where
how close are we to flexing him? Because he needs to be owned in all leagues.
Where did he finish last week? Because I know he got the touchdown, right?
Yeah, he got the touchdown to kind of like change the pace. 4 catches on his 5 targets, 40 yards on a touchdown. 14 attempts, 58 yards. Finishes RB 13 on the week. On only 41% of snaps.
It's still possible, man. In Sean Payton's system, that these both guys can be started, and it's okay.
That's the big thing. There are a couple situations that I'm trying to get out of as far as like the younger guy going to supplant him. I don't know if he actually supplants
so.
JK.
Yeah.
I think that we might just approach closer to 2 RB20s than an RB10 and an RB30.
Yes, that's where I'm at. I still think JK is going to have more touches than RJ Harvey, though.
But I don't think RJ Harvey needs as many.
I agree with that.
He's way more explosive.
Before we get to the receivers, I'm going to ask you a question here.
Ooh, we got a game.
AJ Brown's line's at 58.5.
We're taking the under.
Devonta Smith's line's at 46.5.
I'll take the over.
Oh, okay.
I'll take the over. Cortland Sutton, I think, is the best wide receiver on the slate, though.
Yep, solid wide receiver too.
Franklin. I would start Franklin over AJ Brown.
That's bold, but not that bold.
No, I don't think it is.
I'm still starting AJ Brown. I can't do it. He's just more talented.
It very much like Franklin. I like in 12-team leagues. If you're in a pickle, AJ Brown in a 10-team, I'm sitting him. Devonta Smith, I think, gives a better chance just because the Curtan that could be hitting AJ.
Yeah,
and then Dallas Goedert. They have a horrible OC, and he's horrible because he wants to feature Goddard, which I've always been anti-Goddard.
Yeah, and Evan Ingram doesn't exist, so
who?
I don't know what to do anymore.
We're not talking about the Jags. What are you doing? Come on,
dude, so bad.
Does Denver finally give Philly its first loss?
Nope.
I bet it's close.
Philly's going to win ugly games every time.
Until they get to the playoffs, and that's when their luck's going to run out, man.
Dude, it's just nuts.
Yeah, it's bad. It's no fun. Like, you're one of the best teams in the league. You should be more fun on offense.
You should throw the ball.
Complete passes in the second half. Any of those things.
Forward passes.
Yeah, give me Philly. Gross. Yeah. Tennessee. 0-4 Tennessee against the 2-2 Arizona Cardinals. 7.5-point favorites. Carolina's favored. Oh my God. And the Cardinals are favored. Cardinals are playing this game, people. 41.5-point over under in this game. Like I said, Tennessee is 0-4. Tell me when they get their first win. We got Arizona this week. Probably no. Vegas next week. Maybe.
Yeah, I could say W there.
New England, probably not.
Nope.
Indy, probably not.
Maybe divisional
second
game.
It's the second one, maybe.
It's in Indy, so
Chargers probably not. Houston probably not. Seattle probably not. Jacksonville maybe. And
they might sneak out a division game between us, Jacksonville, and Houston. There's a possibility.
I don't see them going 0-6.
Yeah,
they're bad. As far as quarterbacks go, Kyler Murray has been consistent. He's been QB 16 in 3 or 4 weeks. He was QB 22 outside of that, so I'm not forcing him in my lineup.
No.
Pollard.
Cam Ward. Cam Ward has looked good. He's just not fantasy good.
And which is kind of a staple in fantasy football. Yeah. Every now and then, the rushers we get it. Jaden Daniels was something last year. Bo Nix, again, another rusher was something last year. But like usually it's not the case.
We
Usually
might
it's
be
not the
talking about
case.
Cam Ward next year for like fantasy relevancy.
Because he's probably going to get drafted as like QB 25, and we're going to be seeing him. Hey, he's got a great QB 18, 15 upside because
Yep.
they were able to get a stud wide receiver, and whatever that may be. Moving to the running back, so Pollard, 10-team leagues, I'm fading him. 12-team leagues, you probably have to play him.
Yeah, I know Tajay Spears is supposed to be back this week. I don't care. Like, I think Pollard's the better back.
They don't
on that
throw the
one.
ball to the running back position, so it really doesn't
Yeah,
matter
so it
for
doesn't
Tajay
matter.
Spears.
Pollard is, yeah, so.
On the other side, DeMercado and Carter, as we talked about, like Trey Benson hitting the IR 4 to 6 weeks, meniscus BS. These are going to be the two guys. This is a 7.5 point favored game for Arizona. I like Michael Carter's inside my top 24. DeMercado is closer to 36.
Michael Carter's prop line was at like 14 and a half rush attempts with like 50 yards in Vegas right now, and they don't have anything for Amari DeMercado, so that's where that's where Vegas thinks they're at. And Vegas doesn't like to play with money, so if you think you're smarter than Vegas, by all means. They did split reps at practice. I think, like, I just don't want to start either or, to be honest with you. I think Tennessee will probably try to focus on shutting them down on the run game and forcing Kyler to throw.
Which, I mean, I see that as a possibility. Carter also can catch the ball. So, like, if, he probably won't be
Yeah.
out there for 2-minute drills and all the heavy passing work. But if he leaks out of the side, he still can get that done. I'd play him over Pacheco. I'd play him over Hunt. I'd play him over Chubb. I'd play him over Bill.
Yeah.
But
Honorable
yeah,
Bill. Actually, I like Bill.
it's hard for me with that one.
Yeah.
Wide receivers, it's Harrison and McBride, and I'm out for both teams.
Oh, isn't Ridley hurt?
Yeah, Ridley's hurt.
Yeah,
Called me
I
a
might start.
bitch.
I might start Alec in a flex, a pinch. If you're down, I might just lean towards it.
Yeah, I'd rather pick something else. Yeah, no, no love for him
Got
right
nothing
now.
there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got nothing. Who wins it?
Arizona, but Tennessee covers.
I could see that. I could see.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the coaching there in Arizona. Next up, this one should be better. This one should be better, folks. I'm excited about this. These are two better run teams. We've got
Yes.
3-1 Buccaneers going against the 3-1 Seattle Seahawks in Seattle. 44.5 point over under. Seattle's favored by 3.5 in this one. Baker Mayfield getting that vet day of rest on Wednesday, but he's back at practice Thursday, so I'll play him. Sam Darnold, I would play him over some of these other quarterbacks we're talking about. Like you're like,
Give
Sam's
me
not
names. Geno Smith or Sam Darnold.
bad. Oh man,
Yeah.
I think Sam Darnold's safer, but I don't hate Geno this week. Like I'm willing to go back to it. I'll play Sam Darnold over C.J. Stroud, over Bo Nix.
No,
Bryce
I'm not doing
Young,
over Bo
Tua.
Nix. Can't do
Yeah,
it over Bo
but-
Nix. Can't do it over two of him are like the coin flip. All right. Kyler Murray.
I got Kyler above. I don't know why I have Kyler in my top 10. It's because of bye weeks, I guess.
Yes. There you go.
Running backs here. This was another interesting one. It looks like Bucky Irvin won't play this game. He is week to week.
Dude, it's so brutal. Like the fact that he was on crutches and a boot like on Wednesday, you're like there was no hope.
So that means Rashad White is kind of starting up as like a Bucky light. I've got him in my top 24 pretty easily.
Oh, I think he's got like top 15 potential.
For sure. He definitely does. This Seattle defense, they're pretty good, so I'm trying to temper
Yeah.
expectations a little bit there. Let's talk about Sean Tucker, though, because I think he needs to be talked about a little bit more. If you're a 15-point, like, look, we look at projections, they're bad for our health, they make us freak out when we look at fantasy projections. But you kind of look at them a little bit and get a base. If you're going into, after the Thursday night game, or if you're going into the 1 o'clock games and you're a 15-plus point dog, I'll play Sean Tucker.
Yeah, I don't mind it just because they do like to utilize both backs regardless of who's out there. So Sean Tucker just slides in the Rashad White role. I could see him being a goal line back. He's a bigger dude, little bowling ball himself. So I don't hate it.
Sean Tucker, Kendra Miller.
Sean Tucker. I like the Buccaneers offense more.
Sean Tucker or Nick Chubb.
Sean Tucker.
Sean Tucker, Kareem Hunt.
Kareem Hunt.
Sean Tucker, Isaiah Pacheco.
Isaiah Pacheco.
No, I think I'd play Sean Tucker over both of them.
Mm.
I don't think either one of those guys have a chance to hit 12 points.
Yeah.
Wide receivers, JSN's easy play.
Yep.
Ibuka, dude,
Yep.
just loves the end zone, so he's an easy play.
Yeah.
And Godwin, folks, his snaps was crap, but we kind of knew that going into it. Psych, 81% of snaps. They didn't hold
Yeah,
back
I was
on him
kind of
at all.
surprised.
10 targets, only 3 catches. It was a rough matchup coming off the injury, but I like Godwin to play in this game.
Yeah, I think it'll be dicey week 8 for Tampa Bay. That's where you'll start to see. I think Emeka's supplanted himself in this offense for good. It'll get interesting for like McMillan and Godwin to see,
And
because like if Godwin
Evans.
doesn't look good and McMillan comes back and he's fine, now you're kind of looking at this dicey spot.
Yeah, it's there was the issue with Ibuka coming into the season. We're like, look, he's wide receiver 4. They've got other good players, and all the other 3 got hurt. So
Yep,
got to deal
he's wide
with
receiver 1.
that. Who wins this one?
I'm going to say Tampa Bay.
Oh man,
If Baker has the ball in the fourth quarter, I'm going to say Tampa Bay.
yeah. All 3 of their wins came with them coming back in the fourth quarter to win, and they almost did it to Philly. If it wasn't for that interception there at the end of the game,
Mhm.
give me Tampa Bay. Yeah, I like that. I want to pick Seattle so bad. I'm trying to get more on board with this team. I like them. We didn't even talk about Ken Walker playing him. Charbonnet.
Yes.
I'll sit him.
Yeah, I could start Charbonnet this week too in a
I,
pinch.
in a pinch, yeah. But if he doesn't get a touchdown, he's not getting you 10 points.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, this one's an ugly son bitch. We got
Well,
the 3-1
team.
Lions taking on the 2-2 Bengals here. 49.5 point over under. Love that. Bengals plus 10. Plus 10 in this one.
Hold on. It's a 49-point over under. I genuinely think the reason why is they know the Lions will just run the score up and not care, because Dan Campbell will not care
Yeah,
who's on the other side.
This could be 42 to 7. This game could be like the 49.5. That might be the Lions line. That might not be the game line here. I mean, quarterbacks, Jared Goff, he's not at home. I faded him last week, but I like him more this week.
You can
It's the
throw
Bengals.
and run on this team. Like
You can do whatever you want to the Bengals.
You kind of like just for the Detroit offense, you can start basically everybody.
Yeah.
Just because I think like Amon-Ra, yes. Jameson Williams, yes. Like
Bounce back.
they could come out, they could open up the first series just like a 70-yard bomb to him, just because Cincinnati is so bad. Like Sam Laporta, I really like this week. Dave Montgomery, they're gonna bleed the ball out. They're gonna run the ball with both him and Jahmyr Gibbs. So like that, like I'm okay with starting every piece on Detroit besides Tesla.
Yeah, JMO's been really disappointing all outside of week 2. I think we get a get right game for him. Same thing with Montgomery. He had a bad game last week. I think they try to get both those two kind of more involved in this offense. Montgomery might have a better game than Gibbs. If they want to kind of let the Gibbs take like they could just run the ball all day with him and kind of let Gibbs rest up a little bit. You know, they've got a gauntlet coming up here. Why would you waste it on like this is like we're just waiting for Zach Taylor to get fired. Like if I'm not getting Sirianni this year fired, I want it to be Zach Taylor.
It should be Zach Taylor, it should be Can, but the Bengals side, this is where it gets bad because I mean, to be fair though, like I don't think they have anybody better than Jake Browning. Like Jake Browning's getting just his head rocked off because the offensive line is so bad. Now we're gonna play a game of Jamar Chase or who.
Oh man, I wanted to play Jamar Chase or who.
No,
Fine.
I'm not.
We'll play Chase Brown or who next. You go ahead and with your game. Who you got for me?
Who gets more points this week, Jamar Chase or Darius Slayton?
Oh fuck! I thought I was gonna because like I just did another show where I was taking Jamar Chase way lower than people were expecting. I thought I was gonna get you there. I would probably in a 10-team league I would kick myself to play Darius Slayton over Jamar Chase. 12-team league I don't mind if you flip that coin. I have Jamar Chase ranked ahead of Darius Slayton.
Okay,
that's what I'll say.
That's where I just want to throw a line out there to see where you're at because that's where I'm at with Jamar Chase.
All right, Jamar Chase or Jameson Williams.
Jameson Williams.
Yep. Devonta Smith or Jamar Chase.
I'll still say Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase or Ladd McConkey.
That was the one I was going to ask you next. It's hilarious. I'll say Jamar Chase because I think Ladd's it's so
Jamar
bad.
Chase or Stephon Diggs.
Diggs.
I was going to put Diggs too. Look, folks, I got him at 30. I got Jamar Chase at 30. He averages 11 PPR points a game with Jake Browning.
It's so bad.
All the talent in the world doesn't mean it's got to happen. So yeah, T Higgins, I'm out on. I don't want to play.
He's on your bench until the Jameson Winston comes down. if
Yeah,
he ever does.
if you have to play him because you're just hurting that bad, I would. Like Trey Tucker or T. Higgins.
Trey Tucker.
Yeah, I think that says it all right there with that one. Chase
Mhm.
Brown, though, let's get to that one before we get out of here.
Let's not.
Chase Brown or Rashad White.
Rashad White.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Go
Chase,
lower. You need to
yeah,
go
I know. I
lower.
just wanted to set the bar with some of these. Woody Marks or Chase Brown.
You need to go lower.
Okay, well, we're working our way down there.
Hmm.
Zach Charbonnet or Chase Brown.
Draw.
I would
I,
take Chase Brown's only
yes,
because of the
because
workload. Only because
yes,
of the workload.
the snap count is where I'd be at with that.
Michael Carter or Chase Brown.
Oh my god,
Michael
Michael
Carter for me.
Carter,
Yep.
probably.
Bill or Chase Brown.
Oh, I'll say Chase Brown.
Yeah. Once you get into the Bills, the Pacheco's, the
Yeah,
Hunts, the Chubbs, I will play him over there
just because of the
specifically
snap.
for the
Yep,
Chase Brown or Jordan Mason. We talked about his rough matchup against Cleveland.
Jordan Mason.
I think I might go Chase Brown, and I'm not trying to make this a pro Chase Brown segment here at all.
You kind of are though.
Who wins it?
Oh, Detroit. And I think they cover the spread, dude.
Yeah.
I think that spread's too low.
Yeah, we've had some trap games. I get it. I'm always here for a good trap, but that ain't it. That ain't
Yeah.
it. That is a. I think the Bengals want like Zach Taylor to get
Oh, I
fired.
think the whole team wants him gone, dude.
Like, come on, come on, come on. Let's do it. Here we go. We've got the 2-2 Commanders going to LA to play the 3-1 Chargers. This is a 46.5 point over under. Chargers favored by 2.5 on their bounce back after their loss to Jackson Dart and company. And folks, Mariota, get out of the way. Jaden Daniels back up in the starting lineup. Super excited. Both these guys pretty highly touted as top 12 quarterbacks this week for me.
Yeah, Jaden's back. I would say lower your expectations with the rushing. I don't know. Maybe they might come out gung ho and he might go back to his normal self, or they might. I don't think Washington's in the realm to be cautious with him because of their record.
No.
So I can
And
see
Mariota
Jaden.
fills in just fine. So, like, yeah,
Yeah,
be aggressive with them. Come on.
yeah,
You stupidly traded away your running back. The other one got hurt. Now you got nothing. So, yeah, you need Jaden
yeah.
Daniels. Omari and Hampton. I mean, we're just bowing down because he is fantasy royalty at this point.
Yes.
Yeah, look at that grin. Yeah, we're excited. We're excited.
I was a homer with that one, but I didn't matter. The talent was there, and I knew it.
Hey, yes, absolutely. And it's funny how crazy taking Omari and Hampton over Ashton Genty would have been, like going into the season, and like just I get it. Genty's immensely talented, but like situation matters, people. Situation 100%
It does
matters.
matter, yes.
On the other side, Washington, like if I'm going to start one, it's going to be Bill, but I barely want to do that. It's like 12 team and I'm out.
Yeah, like okay, Chris Rodriguez is in that territory of like Chris Brown or Chris Rodriguez kind of a thing too. That's where it gets dicey.
I don't know. There's just I feel like there's no ceiling with these guys, or not.
It's really murky.
It's a really thick ceiling, I guess.
yeah.
I don't know, folks. I get it. If you're in that position, you're listening to this, you're probably looking for some help. It might not be helpful there, but I don't know. As far as the wide receivers go, Debo, like
Yeah, he
set and
started.
forget, set and
Oh,
forget.
set and forget. It's great. Let me ask you a name though. Luke McCaffrey.
No, his name is Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
So,
Chris McCaffrey's little brother. Where are you at
touchdown
with
in
him?
back-to-back games, 3 targets across in both those games.
He was a third round pick last year. Like some guys take a little bit to come into their own. So
Most guys take a little bit of time, folks. We need to quit looking at these first-round wide receivers and expecting them all to break out in year one. It used to be we said year 3 breakout. So, if you're chasing points right now and you're really in the thick of it, chopped leagues, I've seen them picked up in a lot of those.
mm-hmm.
I get it. I get it. We need somebody else. Jaden Daniels needs more weapons, but like right now, it's kind of Debo, Ertz, and I'm just cautiously observing the rest of the room.
All right. So Chargers, wide receiver 1, QJ, wide receiver 2, Keenan Allen. Are you
course.
starting Lad?
Lad, am I saying that right? I don't know a lot of wide receiver 3s on teams, so
I don't either.
Lad McConkey, Mikone, yeah. If you're in it, folks, a lot of you guys are saying out there that you're stuck in it, you're feeling it. You got to play him. But look, when he's in the same breath as Jamar Chase, a player's not good. Like Darius Slayton or Lad McConkey,
Darius Slayton.
Malik Washington or
Okay, I'll
McConkey.
go Lad. All right.
All right, Troy Franklin or McConkey.
I'll say Lad.
It just feels
I don't.
insulting to do anything else, but like
Yeah.
you might just feel insulted as we rank him too high for the rest of the
Yeah.
season. Gross. Or it's like I said, I'd play him. Gadsden again.
Wait and hold.
We're
You're just
yeah,
watching.
just like Mason Taylor. We're just watching. We're just. He looks good out there. Looks good out there. Who wins it?
Commanders.
Oh, yeah. I was going Chargers.
And
Feel
Commanders.
pretty confident Chargers. Harbaugh's going to right the ship. He's better than his brother. He knows how to do that. And even though his brother won the Super Bowl, it's kind of hard to do
About
that.
13 years. If you ask Ravens fans how they really feel about him right now, I think they tell you they should let him go.
He's kind of like Mike Tomlins with more vibes. You know, like
Yeah.
he's just a little bit better than Tomlin.
Yeah.
He wins more regular season games, so he gets farther in the playoffs, but not due to wins. It's due to seeding. It's why
Yeah.
he gets farther.
Exactly.
Cool. Ready for Sunday Night Football?
Let's do it.
Yeah, we got the Patriots 2-2 taking on the 4-0 Buffalo Bills and a 49.5 point over under. We like that, folks. We do
do.
like that. It's Bills favored by 8.5. They were kind of in that trap game last week with it. I don't know if this one's as trappy. 8.5. They seem like they could do this to their divisional rival. Drake May, Josh Allen. I don't know who I like more. I mean, I do.
Yeah, okay.
But, like, they're great.
All right. Like, yes, we do like Drake May, but Josh Allen's still the king of the crop here.
For sure. Top 5 quarterbacks across the board. Josh Allen's top 2. But yeah, Drake May is coming to town. He's coming to play with the big boys. He will
Yes.
be a stud going forward, I believe.
So running backs here for the Patriots, because it's James Cook. We don't worry about that. It's great. You're very happy with your top 5 running back. I'm jealous.
James Cook owners, you pick up Ray Davis. You go pick him up right now, though.
Yeah, you handcuff that. That's fine. All right. So Ramondre Stevenson, Antonio Gibson, and Travion Henderson have been all getting work.
You cannot play Stevenson. Stevenson is unplayable. Like, I get it. He's out there on the field a bunch. He's getting work. He is unplayable. He has been RB44, RB6, RB52, RB48.
He still has more snaps than
see, that's the thing, is he doesn't, like, Henderson needs 20, 25, 30 snaps or percent of snaps. That's all he needs, you know, as long as he's getting a few targets. But Stevenson's like borderline unplayable. Like, he is on waiver wires and chopped leagues for me, and there's 14 teams in those leagues.
I think Henderson is playable this week because I think they'll be down and they'll have to pass the ball, and that's where his wheelhouse is. So I'm okay with, again, starting Henderson this week.
I am too. You're going to put him in there expecting like 7 points. But
7 to 10 points. I'm happy.
Yeah, I was going to say you'd be happy with that. Would you play Henderson or DeMercado?
Henderson
or Tootin?
Tootin's just popped up on the injury report. I don't know how serious it is.
I'll
still say Henderson.
Henderson or Bill?
Henderson
or Michael Carter?
Michael Carter.
Henderson or Chase Brown?
Chase Brown, just because of the snap count.
I've got them ranked back to back, so I'm not going to answer.
Funny.
Wide receivers, it's legit stuff on Diggs, and I'm out.
Okay, so I can't talk you on Keon Coleman. I can't talk you on Khalil Shakir.
I'm not saying these guys
Someone's
are
got to
unplayable.
lead the team in receptions.
Do
on
they?
The Buffalo side.
Do they?
Yes.
And is that impressive if they do that? I believe he has more players than anybody else with like 10 receptions or something like that. Like, he is spreading the ball out in just asinine amounts. Like, if there's somebody I don't like as much as Zach Taylor and that stupid coach there in Philadelphia, it's going to be Joe Brady of the Buffalo Bills, their OC. Like,
I like Keon in half point, and I like Khalil in full point.
If you need to start, yes. I am.
In which you probably do with buys.
You could. That's why I'm saying they're not unplayable, but let's play a game. Let's talk about that wide receiver or this wide receiver. Would you play either one of those guys over Stephon Diggs?
No, not Stephon Diggs.
Wan'Dale Robinson.
Yes.
Both of them.
Yes.
What about Slayton?
No, I like Slayton more than both.
T. Higgins.
That's really mean. That's just really mean, actually. Yeah, I think I genuinely.
I'd play him over T. Higgins. I'd play him
I
both over
think
T. Higgins.
it's so bad because like that Vikings game, like they were just they got their head they got knocked off the game. It was just basically unwinnable. And then the Broncos game, which like it was like they were somewhat in it a little bit until it was just bad. Yeah, I just don't believe in the Bengals. It's just tough.
I think I'd play like Trey Tucker or Troy Franklin over those two.
Okay, I don't know about that far.
Scrody. Bills, did they cover?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so too. Unfortunately, I don't know how I turned into this Patriots fan that I am over the last
Weirdo
season. I hate it. I hate myself for it. Like, ugh, I'm the worst. I'm the worst. Speaking of the worst, they got 2 wins. I guess they're not the worst. Kansas City Chiefs 2-2 taking on the 3-1 Jacksonville Jags. 46.5-point over under in Jacksonville on Monday, and the Chiefs are favored by 3.5 points.
That seems like a trap.
It does.
I just automatically I'm like a 3.5 Kansas City. Jacksonville's doing pretty good. Nah, I'm betting Kansas City now.
Yeah, going into last week, Jacksonville was only trailing for like 19 seconds of all the first 3 weeks, and that was like on that crappy Zach Taylor getting his first week 2 win. Jacksonville, it's not been pretty. It's not been what we wanted for fantasy, but the team is better. They're playing better.
Yes. The run game is better, a lot better.
Quarterbacks, Patrick Mahomes, he is what we call fantasy dominance as far as the quarterback goes. QB6, QB20, and QB3. Like, those are great. Absolutely great. Trevor Lawrence can't put together a QB3 performance across 3 weeks combined. So, sorry, buddy.
Yeah, no, it's not good. Not good.
Running backs, I don't even want to talk about the Chiefs running backs unless we're going to talk about Rashard Smith.
You monitor Brashard Smith and what they do with him. Do you just kind of wait and see? Like, does he get on the field more than Pacheco? Does he get on the field more than Hunt? Even he's been picked up a ton in a lot of my savvy leagues.
Would you rather own Travis Hunter or Brashard Smith in fantasy right now?
Travis Hunter.
Really?
Yeah.
I own him in 1 league left, and I'm about to drop him for Brashard Smith, and I'm like, I haven't pulled the trigger yet because it feels bad, but
if I start to see Travis Hunter cut, I'm going to start picking him up.
I don't want to. I just ignore him. I pretend he's not there. On the other side, ETN, it's a hard play against Kansas City, but you kind of have to put him out there. Top 20, top 18 finish every single week.
Mm-hmm.
And the Tootin, you brought on that bad juju of limited practice on Thursday. That's not cool.
Yeah, I'm starting him in a couple leagues just because he's one of those, he's like Travion Henderson. He doesn't need a ton of snaps, just needs to actually get the ball in his hands, and that's where the magic comes. So that's where I'm at with him.
Yeah, this one, they're going to need to get creative, I think, to score on the Kansas City Chiefs, and Tootin just screams, those creativity plays with Liam Cohen. So in a 12 team, in a pickle, I don't mind it.
So fun fact here.
Ooh.
Brian Thomas Jr.'s line set at 59.5. Taking the over-under.
He hasn't crossed that line yet this year, so it's kind of hard to think that he does it now.
Xavier Worthy has the same exact line.
Yeah, I'm taking that over.
You know who doesn't have a prop line receiving yards?
Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter does not have a prop line receiving yards. I might take that back.
It's because everybody's going to take the under no matter what it is. Worthy, Brian Thomas Jr., and I'm out.
Okay. No Travis Kelce in this game?
No, I'd rather play Brenton Strange. Like, Brenton Strange has been sneakily really good as far as streaming tight ends go. Like, he will probably finish the year at tight end 12, which isn't actually that usable or that impressive, but, like, he's as sexy as it gets as far as that unsexy tier goes. Jacksonville?
I said Kansas City. It's a trap game.
After what they did to Baltimore last week, but Baltimore's not a good team. This is a 3-win team, Jacksonville here. Yeah, I'm going to take Jacksonville. Just give me the fun. Give me the fun of it. And, folks, that's it. That's all she wrote. Week 5 wrapped up. It's in the books. We got the start sits done. Brennen, what else you got for the people before we get out of here?
I got a whole lot of nothing here. You can find me on X at Too Much Beanwalk, and that is it.
Yep, that's it, folks. You can find me at too much_Brian on Twitter, at too much Brian everywhere else. You can find the pod over there, X, Twitter, Instagram, X and Twitter, I guess, same thing, huh? TikTok, all that fun stuff. It's Too Much Fantasy Football. Leave us a comment, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Check us out tomorrow where we try to hit the props again. We absolutely crushed it. Did pretty good last week. Not as great as week 3, so we're going to try and do it again. We'll see y'all next time. Thanks for all that fun stuff.